Hong Kong is preparing for an important vote on election reform. Just hours from now, the Legislative Council will start debating measures to give people a more direct say in choosing the city's next chief executive. Our correspondent Judan reports from Hong Kong.
A crucial week for Hong Kong. The political reform package, which for the first time will allow as many as 5 million eligible voters to pick Hong Kong's next chief executive in 2017, will be debated by the Special Administrative Region's Legislative Council. Passage will require a 2/3 majority of the council's 70 lawmakers.
This is a chance that we put forward Hong Kong's democracy road by passing the political reform package, because this is what Hong Kong people really want.
Protesters say the reforms don't go far enough because the Hong Kong Electoral Committee will still select who will be on the ballot. Those who support the reforms say a failure to pass them could provoke more illegal protests that will make Hong Kong's economy less competitive.
If it's not passed, I'm afraid lots of things in the society will be dragged with no strength moving forward, as we are already in a society that's heavily divided. Up until now, per capita GDP of Singapore is 40 times higher than Hong Kong.
When the University of Hong Kong polled more than 5,000 voter-age citizens on the proposed reforms earlier this month, a majority of those polled gave it a thumbs up. When asked whether the reform package should pass, 51% of respondents answered yes. 37% of respondents said lawmakers should vote it down. Here outside of the Legislative Council building, hundreds of tents have occupied the road, which reminds us the huge Occupy Central protests last year. The protesters vowed to stage large Occupy Central protests again, despite warnings from the police that it is illegal.
As a token of our support of the movement, we gathered together and we will fast until the proposal is voted down.
Hong Kong police say they arrested 9 people on suspicion of conspiracy to manufacture explosives. The highly unstable explosives were seized right here in Saigon. As you can see behind me, this whole area was sealed off by the police. 9 suspects, including 5 men and 4 women, were being held for questioning. And it's still unknown when, how, and why the explosives were here. For security, around 8,000 police will be deployed outside of the Legislative Council building during the debate. Hong Kong's Chief Executive Leung Chun-ying appealed to opposition lawmakers to vote for the government reforms. At this crucial moment in Hong Kong's political development, both sides are making last-ditch efforts to win public support. Judan, CCTV, Hong Kong.